um, they put on sort of unique projects, and it's very rare these days to have a violinist and composer record for violin and full orchestra.
As well as, if I'm not mistaken, on this particular album, there are more. There's two orchestral pieces that you've written.
Right. I mean, the first one is kind of how it manifests how I got attracted to this overall sound world. It's called Concerto Latino.
Mm-hmm.
For that one, I was listening to a lot of jazz and Shapira, and some Latin classical composers, Goliov, De Falla, etc., etc. I listen to broader musicals. I listen to everything.
I love hearing that because it is such an unexpected reference point in terms of what my perception of classical music is. I wouldn't necessarily expect to hear that being an influence, but the truth is, and I should know better, because music is music, and it's not compartmentalized. It's all the same language. Obviously, it's different. Classical is different than pop, is different than bluegrass, etc. But it all is the same essentially.
Right. There's good music and there's good music and there's bad music.
Right.
I mean, I have to say I've been very pleasantly surprised in the last few years. Most of my life I've been performing at quote unquote standard classical settings. When I met and started to do some work, I was either sort of benefits or joint events or whatever with some people outside the classical world. I'm just thinking Brooke Shields, Glenn Close, Donna McKechnie, so sort of lucky to meet you. I was amazed at how much they actually were interested and how much they liked it. I was always preparing myself for a speech of, this is really nice, give it a try. And I was kind of really pleasantly surprised by how much people liked it. I was also, I wouldn't say surprised, but I realized that quite often you need to be able to explain things.
Do you mean in terms of
to people?
Uh-huh.
I love food. I love eating in restaurants. I still want to know which restaurant I'm going to. I want to know some background. I love dance. It always helps me to figure out what are the dances about? Where are they from? Mm-hmm. Who wrote them? Mm-hmm. Same goes for musicals, same goes for an opera, same goes for movies. So it shouldn't really be any different in classical music.
I love doing the same thing. I love finding out what it was that sparked a particular song, or what was the backstory, or what the composer was thinking. This is based on when I stubbed my toe the other morning, or this is a tragic story in my family, or whatever the case may be. It always does shed